Hey guys, Steve, back with you, and you can see I've got the inverter torn apart here. Had an issue. Here we are doing reviews and singing praises of the Growatt, and it's been good. And I honestly think this one is operator error, but I called Signature Solar, company I purchased this through, and kind of ran through a couple things. I think it was the board. Let me show you the inside of this real quick. Get the flashlight too. So, thinking it was a board. The issue I was having is I was only having really one leg of the 220 going. So it was like half the outlets in the house weren't working, and if we put a load on, then it would knock that whole side out. So they were saying, well, it's probably the board. And this is from Signature Solar. They said it's actually a common thing on these 12,000 watt inverters for the board to go bad in 2 years. So I guess be warned from Signature Solar that it's a 2-year inverter at $2,200. So anyways, I called. Now get this. So I was looking for a board because Signature doesn't sell them anymore. And I looked up Watts 24/7. Now, yeah, I looked at them originally, and they carry some of the other inverters. They're $5,000-$6,000, which was out of the budget. I called the number, literally get a guy. It sounds like he's getting into his car, and I said, hey, I got a board. The board, what's the deal? If it's the wrong one, or if I don't need it, can I return it? And he's like, well, what's your issue? So I tell him, he goes, it's not the board. This guy, Ian is his name, gave me more information in about a 2-minute phone call than I got over 2 days with Signature Solar. Now, hey, you know what? I've had great luck with Signature Solar. I'm not going to totally throw them under the bus, but as far as troubleshooting and getting back, I was on hold for 40 minutes this morning, and then finally got a return phone call this afternoon. This is, I mean, you guys see what we got going on. This is it. I don't, there's utility. My utility's a generator, so I don't want to run that all the time. So anyways, Ian tells me, hey, look around, look for loose connections. So you can see I took the cover off. Well, voided the warranty, which I'm a month out of, so no help there. And got looking, and guys, I know there's another video out, and I don't know if you can see it, but off of the AC out, it's pulled right out of the terminal. Now, a huge thing when you're hooking these up, and I didn't know this at the time, so this is why I'm going to say maybe user error on this. If you look underneath where the wires go in, and if I can get under there, there's a top and a bottom terminal. So the bottom one is really what you need to concern yourself with when you're hooking up any of the lines. Because what's happening is you're going to tighten that up. Well, I thought maybe it pushed through and you had to do both. So I loosened up the top one as well. Well, the top one is holding all of the out wires. So right here, your first 4 right there are going to be for the solar out, okay? And you can see where it comes in on the bottom there. So yeah, I didn't know that, and I look, and lo and behold, I had a loose wire that was pretty much pulled out. So I hope this helps other people. You're probably gonna have a ton of questions, and again, I'm not trying to throw Signature under the bus, but man, I tell you, being a month out of warranty, and then the resolution department's going to get back with me on an email, you can't even talk to them. 2 years ago when I bought it, small company, great to work with. They're huge now. I don't want to say difficult to work with, but Ian over at Watts 24/7. Anything else I need, this dude's getting my business. I tell you what, 2-minute phone call only saved me $250 for not buying a board, but we're going to be back up and running here. So I'm going to tighten this up. I'll do a quick little ending part of the video. Hopefully it works. All right, guys, we got it back on. I showed you the loose wire. There's actually 2. The common was loose next to one of the hot, lines. What a train wreck. So I guess if you can learn something from this, when you're hooking up a Growatt, underneath there, these top screws, just leave them alone. You don't have to do anything with them. Otherwise, you're going to loosen a bunch of stuff up and your inverter's not going to work. Crazy, though. I mean, 2 years down the road, and it just started acting up. So, hey, we're good now. We're going to test a few things just to make sure, but yeah, that's just nuts to me. But anyways, shout out huge to Watt 24/7. I mean, Ian, you're awesome. Thank you so much for your advice. Signature, I wish you would have given me this advice. This video would have been for you, but it's not. Anyways, I hope you guys learned something from this, and if you have questions, throw it down in the comments. I'll be happy to address what I can. Otherwise, yeah, this thing's kind of a pain to take apart, but a lot of little screws as far as getting the breakers off to get back behind to where I needed to put those in. But I mean, all in all, whatever. I mean, if you're handy enough to push the wires up the bottom to connect everything, you're handy enough to take this thing apart and do it from the inside. So anyways, guys, thanks for looking. Take care. See you next time.